how quickly an apple rots after being bitten into. When eaten all the way into the core, it shrivels up into nothing in no time. Then I can understand the wastefulness of temptation. The fruit could be juicy, golden, shiny, until teeth rip apart the flesh, not so fresh anymore. Ruined. Men love to bite. When I was younger, I had an uncle who bit into my cheek. It was bleeding. I don't remember that. I was told it was a rite of passage in the family. Apparently, I'm thinking about the propensity I have to make things ugly. Do I do it actively, or is that the fact of it? It seems I can turn anything to dirt with my words. I can also speak life into existence. I also eat apples. I also pick things off of trees like leaves. When I walk past them, I also deserve to eat. Food has been a tricky subject for me because I always struggled with my body image and weight. As I was a young girl, I was fat and reminded, a chubby baby. Fat before I even chose to be. When I got to high school, my best friend went on an egg and oats diet. I didn't always have food at home, so when I did, I ate it all at once. That was a sort of diet. When I started drugs, I could go days without the agitation of hunger. Then food just began to scare me, the way it rots and molds and decays if left out in the open. Something off about it. Ever since the outrage of the epidemic, something strange changed that year in me. Before then, I staged the play called Machiavelli. The character of Eve ate the apple on purpose, and how quickly things rotted after that. I dropped off the tree, rolled far away, started recording videos of my 42-year-old boyfriend, heroin addict. I didn't complete my theater degree to deal in the theatricality of real life. How could anyone teach me through a screen? The apple already bitten into and frozen. Since then, my laptop has been a great companion.